Hey guys, welcome back to Soul's Gate. So I wanted to do another video for you guys today. Now, those of us that have been through a spiritual awakening, we all know that this is a long, hard journey. And when we all go, well, when you are on a spiritual awakening, it's not like bam and it's done. That's not the way a spiritual awakening works. So if you think that's the way a spiritual awakening works, you are dead wrong, and you haven't been through one if that's what you think a spiritual awakening is. A spiritual awakening can take years. It can take months. Like, you don't just wake up one day and you are all of a sudden changed. That's not the way it works. You know, you go through lessons. You have to learn lessons. Then you level up. And you go through any karmic debts that you owe. You go through so many lessons that sometimes it's really hard to cope with. You know, sometimes you're looking for lessons and things that isn't supposed to be a lesson. Sometimes you feel like you're lost and you're not on your right path anymore. Sometimes you feel like you just don't know where to turn. You don't have answers or anything like that. But during all this that you are going through during the spiritual awakening, it teaches you things. It teaches you to be confident in who you are, no matter who you are. Be confident in who you are. Don't be codependent on other people. See, there's many lessons during the spiritual awakening. One of them is about confidence. Another one is about codependency. Another one is about what you deserve and how you deserve to be treated. So the more you ascend and the more you come to realize you don't have to be anybody other than who you truly are in your heart. And you don't have to be codependent on others, because of what you feel in your heart you should be doing is what you should be doing. If you are codependent on somebody to take care of you, let me tell you right now, all that's going to do is end in resentment. You cannot be codependent on somebody and not feel your whole worthiness within yourself. You have to step up and start being dependent on yourself. Get out of the codependent vibe. Get out of depending on somebody else to take care of you. Get out of depending on somebody else for money. Get out of, oh, I have to be with this person for this, this, and this. No, you don't. You have to be with yourself. You have to have respect for yourself, love for yourself. If you don't love yourself, how do you expect somebody else to love you? If you don't have respect for yourself, how do you expect somebody else to have that respect that you want? Think about that. You cannot sit here and not love yourself or not have respect for yourself and expect somebody else to. That's not the way it works. And that's not the way it ever will work. If you are codependent on somebody for your happiness, you have issues. You have to make yourself happy on the inside. That's not nobody else's job to make you happy. You have to be happy within you. Once you find that you're happy within yourself and you respect yourself and you love yourself, that's when somebody will come along and do the same. You cannot depend on somebody to do A, B, and C for you, take care of you, give you money, and this, and this, and then have respect for yourself and all this and that. It don't work like that. You have to be whole within yourself. You truly have to love yourself and know what you deserve and how you deserve to be treated in order for you to find somebody that is going to love you, respect you, honor you, cherish you, all them things that you want. Stop downplaying yourself. Once you start listening to your higher self and trusting yourself and trusting your intuition about things and trusting how your heart truly feels, you will see that everything will start to shift gears for you. But if you keep being in a codependent relationship, if you keep dependent on somebody else for your happiness, you will never get there. Open up your heart and find that happiness within you. What is it that you truly want to do? What is it that truly makes you happy? What is it that truly makes you stand out from everybody else, that when you do this certain thing, you just know that's who you are? A lot of people don't do what they truly want to do because they're afraid of what other people will think. Well, let me tell you something. This is not everybody else's life. You have one life here. And are you going to go through that life not being happy because you are trying to please other people? Stop being a people pleaser. So many people I see, and this is the truth, so many people I see are so worried about pleasing somebody else and what somebody else is going to say about you or think about you or this, that, or the other thing. Why? Why do you care, honestly, what somebody else feels about you doing what makes you happy? You have to go within your heart, yourself, and find that passion that you have within you to fill your heart up with that joy that you want. Many people sit there and say, oh, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. But deep down, they're honestly not happy. And they haven't been happy. Why? Because they're too busy trying to please their mother, brother, aunt, uncle, cousin, daughter, brother, whatever. Stop trying to please everybody else and please yourself. Focus on you. Focus on your life. Focus on your goals. Focus on what truly makes you happy. If you can't focus on what makes you happy in the world we live in today, you will never get out of that matrix. You have to look within yourself and find that happiness within you. If you keep putting shit off because you're so worried about what other people's going to think or feel or act or say or whatever, because you're doing what makes you happy, then maybe them people aren't truly supposed to be in your life. As long as you're doing what makes you happy, you will attract the right people in your life. The world we live in today is such a vampire. It is such a vampire. And it tries to suck your happiness right out of you. Stop letting it. Focus on what you really want to do in your life. Dig deep within your soul, within your heart, and learn who you really are. Learn those passions that you have that, say, maybe you love to paint, but you haven't done it in years. Go buy you some stuff and start painting. Maybe you love to play guitar, but because of what somebody else says or does or feels, you don't do it. Why? Why are you letting somebody else keep you from something that you love to do? Do you realize if everybody thought like that, if everybody was so worried about what somebody else would say about them and what truly made them happy within their soul, we wouldn't have half the musicians we have. We wouldn't have half of the actors we have. We wouldn't, this world would be completely different. You have to stop worrying about what everybody else feels and start doing what is in your heart, what is in your soul, what makes you feel good about yourself. The more you learn about what makes you feel good about yourself, the more you start following your higher self and what your soul is telling you you should be doing, that's when you start to level up. And you will feel an energetic shift when you level up. You will know that you have. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no, oh, I don't know if I've leveled up, because you will know when you level up. You will feel that energetic shift within your body, and you will know right then and there that you have leveled up. You know, a lot of people out here today, they don't believe in raising their consciousness. They don't believe in your vibrations. They don't believe in anything like that. And let me tell you something, it is very real. It is very real. Because let me tell you, I was one of those people that did not believe until I started going through my spiritual awakening. I knew that something was off in this world. I knew that that I was sent here to do something, but I didn't know what that something was. Once you start wanting better for yourself, once you start actually investing in you, your goals, your dreams, everything like that, that's when everything shifts. That's when you will start going through a spiritual awakening, and it will lead you down the path to find what you are ultimately supposed to be doing in your life. But you have to truly want it within your soul. You can't just say, oh, I want better for myself, and then turn around and do the same shit you was doing. It don't work like that. You can't lie to your soul. And you can't lie to the universe. The universe knows. God knows. So you can't say you want better for yourself and then turn around and go smoke crack. You can't say you want better for yourself and go snort a big ass line. You can't say you want better for yourself and go steal from somebody. You can't say you want better for yourself and keep running back to the same man that beat your ass. You have to want it and strive for it. Anyway, I just wanted to put you out that video, and I hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for watching.